Hey, what up? You already know what time it is, baby. Conversation with the stars, hosted by yours truly, Uncle Black, aka the man who violently die money and never the main man. So today, I got my sister Denequia all the way from the US, ATL, baby. What's up, Shaniqua?
What's going on? I love your intro. You're like, "Buh, buh, bleh, bleh, bleh." That's how you get the people hyped. Like, let them know, like, look, I'm here, guys. Shit was supposed to be over, but we're good now. I love it. I need it. Magic Smith is like, hey, Uncle Black. You see what I'm saying? We got
Hey, Magic Smith, what up? So, like, yeah, my platform, I've been interviewing a couple of artists. Like, it doesn't matter what you really do, whether you're a musician and actor, as long as you're creative. So, like, I try to share the platform, and hopefully one day it will grow to a bigger platform, and people that come through can get the spotlight. Like, it's all about the growth.
I like that. I like that. Us artists, we need a lot of platforms. We need a lot of bloggers, a lot of podcasts, and people that run podcasts. Like if you have a platform, whether big or small, we have no problem with coming on because we need that. We need the people to know who we are. In wherever you're located. Someone might be like, okay, she seems like a nice person. Oh, I like her music. Then we have a fan. Just based off your platform, and then vice versa over here. They might be like, well, Uncle Black seems cool. Now they want to go to you. I'm really, truly all about networking. Anyone that knows me knows I love to try to combine the two to make it all work the way everybody wins. So thank you so much again for having me today.
Shout out, man. I really appreciate you for coming through. Like, it's really a blessing because, like, I want to say this because I told someone else, like, you see, like, you from USA, right? But there's people looking up to me when like they see me doing this kind of things, they be inspired. So you being here, you inspire more than just me. Like it's a long chain. So like shout out to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all inspire me because y'all over here making it happen. Like I said, you reached out. You was like, you were bold when he was like, sis, I would love to interview you. I was like, hey, why not? you know,
So like yeah, but let me not waste any time. First of all, let me know.
so it really ain't that bad. Okay, it looks like Black underscore Uncle has sent the request to go live with me. So again, I'm definitely doing this interview, today with Black underscore Uncle. Shout out to him. He wanted to interview me and ask a couple questions in regards to my artistry. So I was like, yeah, we can go live and do this thing. So without further ado, I'll bring him on. Hello, hello, friend.
I must tell you,
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm alright, man. Like thank you for this opportunity.
No problem. Thank you so much for wanting to interview me. How's the weather over there, if you don't mind me asking right quick?
It's raining. The
It's
network is bad. It's raining.
not raining over here, like no joke. Like it's sunny and it was like 50 some degrees when I took my
Oh my
son to
god.
preschool
Oh
and now
my.
it's a little bit more warmer. I'm like, this weather in Atlanta is very bipolar. It needs to make up his mind. Okay, guys, so we're having a little bit of technical difficulties in regards to his network, but give it a couple moments. I'm pretty sure to adjust. You know how the internet is. We rely so heavily on. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring him back on. He had to hang up, so he'll be back on in a second. But we rely so heavily on social media and the internet, and it lets us down as often as it can. I don't understand that. But yeah, so once he comes back, we're gonna go ahead and get their interview started. Shout out to those who chimed in today. You could have went anywhere, but you chose to rock with me, and I'm grateful for that. I know it's like 1:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Atlanta, so this is like the middle of the day. Normally, people are at work, eating lunch, or just kind of like doing whatever they do. Shout out to my business, JJ's Tours and More Party Rental, based out of Paulding County. Of course, we do bounce houses, concessions, and etc. And then also, I'm a singer songwriter and a mom of three and a wife. So I have a lot of hats I wear to try to get everything done on a day-to-day basis. I'm underscore black underscore real underscore 100s. Hey, babe, how are you doing? God bless you, hon. Thank you so much for coming on my live. I appreciate you. Okay, so I'm still waiting on black underscore uncle to come back on. Okay, he just requested, so here we go. Hey, Magic Smith, how you doing? Magic Smith be on here. He be like, "Look, I got these notifications set. I don't care if I'm at work." All right, we got you back. How you doing now?
Oh man. This
It's okay. It's okay. So I did let everyone know that you were coming back on to go ahead and just start the interview. So it's okay. You know how the internet is. Oh, wait, it's going out again. Okay, guys. So for those who don't know, he's way overseas. Okay, so his internet capabilities are not the best, but I'm still happy to have him on the line trying to interview me. So if we can't get it right here, me and him will have to do it via Zoom or Skype and then record it, and I'll have to just post it to my YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, things of that nature, so that way you guys can be able to see their interview because it's going back in and out, but we're going to try one more time. I'm pretty sure he'll try to call in again and we'll see if it works. I'm praying it works, but you know, the internet, you know how that is. And depending on how rural your area is, it just really messes you up. But anyway, I'm super excited to be on live today and, you know, just communicating with you guys because it's been a couple of days since I've been live. Last time I was live, I was working on a song with my best friend and his boyfriend and like trying to come up with some dope stuff just to ad lib through the song that they created. Tonight I'll be live around about 8:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to Barber Bistro in Marietta, Georgia, for karaoke night. I normally don't pop out, but I wanted to pop out. I said, look, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up somewhere tonight and, you know, have one glass of wine and, you know, smoke a little bit of hookah, not a lot, because right now I am recording a lot, so I can't really be doing that. And just vibe out, do a little bit of karaoke and then go home. So, okay. Okay, yeah, she rescheduled my. Thank you for rescheduling that. I definitely want to come in later tomorrow because, oh my God, I got so much going on. Okay, guys, so I have a song that I'm going to be putting out very soon with King James Worthy. Shout out to him. I don't want to even give y'all too many details. Just know that the song is going to be dope. And of course, I'm singing in this song, letting y'all hear the vocals a little bit. You know, I like to switch it up. I'll sing, I'll rap, I'll flow. And on this song that I'm doing with him that we're going to be releasing in December, a day after my birthday, so it'll be December 17th, in which my birthday is December 16th. You're going to love it. We're going to release a song, of course, with visuals too. So that way you guys can really get a chance to see where we're going and feel us and, you know, view a video along, you know, with downloading a song. And, you know, you just get a chance to really enjoy the whole movement of, you know, the love affair that we've created via lyrics. So on a dope ass track, it's going to be lit. I can't wait. I'm excited. Only reason why I haven't been going live a lot, guys, too, just to kind of keep y'all abreast, is because I've been writing a lot, creating a lot. I have video shoots coming up. I have to get hair and makeup stuff ready with that, get my team ready, get dancers ready, get this, that, and the other, dealing with videographers, because I like to be hands-on with a lot of my projects. So oftentimes you'll see me, you know, communicating with the videographer, you know, hiring videographers, like discussing my creative aspect on how I want the video to be, and then I let them discuss how they want it to be, and then we come together as a team. Like everything is a process with me. I like to be hands-on. That's why they call me the boss lady. Not just because I really own a business in real life, but because, you know, I really like to, you know, be in the mix of as to what's going on in all the aspects of my music, videos. As you all know, I dress myself. I don't have a personal stylist. I may use stylists here and there, but for the most part, it's all me because I know what I like to wear. And I hate when people put me in something that just doesn't look right or is not me, you know? But black underscore uncle is requesting to go live again. So let's go ahead and get him on the line. And we'll see if we can go ahead and get those interview questions underway for you guys. Again, thank you for those who are on my live. I appreciate y'all so much. All right.
I, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're good.
You
I can hear you now and I can see you well. So we're good to go.
finally. Yo, I've been stressed out.
Don't be. It's okay. It's the internet. It's not you. There's nothing you can do. The internet is crazy. So I know you had some questions for me. Tell me a little bit about your platform first. Tell the people where they can follow you, and then we can go right into the questions.
So like, let me just start up with my intro, right? Hey, what up? You already know what time it is, baby. Conversation with the stars, hosted by yours truly, Uncle Black, aka the man who are virally die money and never the main man. So today, I got my sister Denequia all the way from the US, ATL, baby. What's up, Shaniqua?
What's going on? I love your intro. You're like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." That's how you get the people hyped. Like, let them know, like, look, I'm here, guys. Shit was fun a couple weeks ago, but we're good now. I love it. I need that. Magic Smith is like, hey, Uncle Black. You see what I'm saying? We got
Hey, Magic Smith, what up? So like, yeah, my platform, I've been interviewing a couple of artists. Like, it doesn't matter what you really do, whether you're a musician and actor, as long as you're creative. So like, I try to share the platform, and hopefully one day it will grow to a bigger platform, and people that come through can get the spotlight. Like, it's all about the growth.
I like that. I like that. Us artists, we need a lot of platforms. We need a lot of bloggers, a lot of podcasts, and people that run podcasts. Like if you have a platform, whether big or small, we have no problem with coming on because we need that. We need the people to know who we are. In wherever you're located. Someone might be like, okay, she seems like a nice person. Oh, I like her music. Then we have a fan. Just based off your platform, and then vice versa over here. They might be like, well, Uncle Black seems cool. Now they want to go to you. I'm really, truly all about networking. Anyone that knows me knows I love to try to combine the two to make it all work the way everybody wins. So thank you so much again for having me today.
Shout out, man. I really appreciate you for coming through. Like, it's really a blessing because, like, I want to say this because I told someone else, like, you see, like, you from USA, right? But there's people looking up to me when like they see me doing this kind of things, they be inspired. So you being here, you inspire more than just me. Like it's a long chain. So like shout out to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And y'all inspire me because y'all over here making it happen. Like I said, you reached out. You was like, you were bold when he was like, sis, I would love to interview you. I was like, hey, why not? you know?
So like yeah, we must let me not waste any time. First of all, let me know like what does Denequia mean because that's very funny.
I wish that I could tell you, but I could tell you who Denequa is. But as far as what Denequa means, I really can't really put my finger on it because my mom, gave birth to me, and my dad's name was Dennis, and so I
Oh,
think she did the Denequa thing because my other cousin's name is Taniqua. So I think it was more of a Denequa or a Qua thing, with my mom. I don't, I don't know, but I'm a fun-loving person. I like to have a good time. I am very seriously about my business a lot. Every day, all day, it's all business for me. Slightly a little bit of pleasure here and there because there's so much work while I'm alive that can be done here on.
I like that. Like by the
Yeah,
way, you look very beautiful.
thank you. So I be trying to fulfill every mission. Thank you so much for the compliment because I was not. I was trying to get myself ready. I got one eyebrow that looked good and the other one that's messed up. I said, you know what? It's okay. I'm here. You know. Yeah. Okay, guys. So his internet is going out a little bit again, but remember he's overseas. So, depending on the area that he's in, it's gonna go in and out, or whatnot. But we're gonna try to make it work as best as we can. But he's doing so good interviewing me today, and I'm happy to be on his platform. Again, shout out to Black underscore Uncle. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gotta admit, his intro was pretty dope, right? He's like, what, 80808. I was like, okay, that can be a beginning of a song. He don't even know he creating songs coming on my live. He don't even realize that. He ain't even realize it. Shout out to everyone that's on my live. Thank you so much. I got 110 people in here. That means y'all want to know what was going on, and I appreciate that. I really, truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're waiting on him to try to come back in the request, and we can try to get a couple more questions in before I have to go get Kingy Bear from school. Kingy Bear, Kingy Bear. King Bear is 4, guys, and he'll be 5 in November. I'm like, where does the time go? Where does it go for real? Where does it go for real? These kids, they grow so fast, you know? They grow so fast. Okay, I'm still waiting on him to try to come back on. For those who, have somewhere to be, I understand. It's no pressure at all. I just appreciate you guys for chiming in, for as long as you could have chimed in. So that's all that matters. Again, happy Tuesday. If you guys are looking to, do a Taco Tuesday and you're looking for somewhere to go, Barber Bistro in Marietta has Carrot. My sister, this network is too bad. Okay, so he's letting me know right now that the network is just too bad over there where he's located overseas. So we're not going to be able to finish up the interview, unfortunately. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll talk a little bit about my artistry and stuff so we can still try to save the video and I can send it to him. So I do have new music coming out, as I spoke of before. I have a single coming out with King James Worthy and another single coming out with Saint Soprano. And then I have some music that I'm just going to be dropping on y'all left and right come 2022. All right. So I am not playing. I'm taking this thing serious. I'm already going to be working on 2023 music in less than 2 months. That's just how serious I am about this. Every song that I put out will not have a visual. It may just have a little short skit or just something that just says wow to you right quick to let you know that it's out. But I'm definitely going to try to be as creative as I can to be able to give you guys some great music. I'm giving you different sounds. I'm not sticking with just R&B or pop or rock or hip hop. I'm going to be doing all kinds of music. So that way I can be able to contribute to every genre of music that is out there. So I'm really not putting any stamps on a genre when it comes to the music that I'm going to be creating and giving you guys. All right. But I pray that you guys enjoy the music. You take it in for what it is and just, vibe out as good as you can. Yeah, if you want, you can type your questions here. Okay, so he's thinking to go ahead and type his questions here and then I can answer. And that's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. Okay, so as the questions go in, guys, I'll answer and then I'll talk a little bit as he's, typing in more questions, if that's cool. And again, for those who have to leave, I understand, but those who are here, I'm grateful and thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you. And for those who are just joining the live, I was going live with Black_Uncle. So it's at Black, BLAQUE _Uncle. Hey, Lando9634, how you doing? I'm chatting with him. He was doing an interview with me, but he's overseas. The internet started going out too much. His screen was freezing a lot. And so we were making a necessary adjustment as far as just having him type the questions here in my chat. And then I'll go ahead and I'll answer it that way. That way he can still be able to get an interview. And then what we'll do is we'll reschedule for another day to where we'll be able to possibly just do Zoom and post it on our platforms that way. All right. But Lando9634, how are you doing, hon? I'm doing quite all right today. I'm happy that it's sunny out the door. I'm happy that it's sunny out the door and not groggy and rainy. I hate that. I hate when it's groggy and rainy. I am such a summertime girl. You'd like to build some beats with me? Lando, I would love to hear any beats that you may have. I will say this. I'm in a space right now where I'm really truly accepting any kind of track. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the industry is taking a turn where every sound matters. So if you're going to send me a track, it can be hip hop, it can be R&B, it can be country, it can be pop, it can be jazz, it can be contemporary, whatever you feel that might suit me for the moment, send it. And then DM me to let me know that you sent the track. You have, well, let's get it. Now, I like to sing, but I like to rap and I like to flow and I like to do this and I like to do that and I like to do all of that. So just get creative. Okay, he says, firstly, how was your childhood and what were your hobbies before you got into music? Okay, so my childhood was not the best. My mom died when I was 8 years old. My dad died when I was 17. I was homeless by the time I was 18 years old, living in my dad's Honda Civic, if you want the truth. But I still went to school my last high school year, right out of my car. I stayed with friends here and there. Shout out to Mr. Lampkin, my chorus teacher. He used to always take up a collection of money to be able to make sure that I can get my cell phone bill paid or have money or whatnot, for my pocket. Eventually, I did wind up moving in with my good friend Poppy and his sister because their mom allowed me to move in with them for 6 months until my uncle took me in. My uncle Mike took me in for a couple months to help me out, so that way I didn't have to keep living out my car. So my childhood was a rough one, but in the end, it taught me so much. It really truly taught me how to be strong and how to keep moving and pressing on, no matter what is going on in your life. You know, it taught me to just keep pressing on, keep moving on. That's why even when I go through indifferences with people, I don't, I just move on. Like I keep moving. Like it'll bother me and I'm hurt by it, but I just keep going. You know, I don't let it stop me from my mission. And you said, what were my hobbies before I got into music? I mean, I don't know because I started singing when I was 4 and I love music, but I like acting too. I like writing poems. And this is something that I've liked ever since I was a kid. Like literally I used to write a lot of poems because I had a lot of built up emotions and answers and questions and all kinds of things. You know, when you're a kid and you go through a lot. Yes, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, Lando 9634. Um, you know, when you go through a lot, you know, like you turn to a pen and pad or you turn to talking to people. I didn't have a counselor when my mom died. So oftentimes once I moved with my dad before he passed away, I was doing a lot of reading. I used to read the encyclopedia a lot. And I actually took pride in reading the encyclopedia. Some folks may judge me for that, but I used to like reading it. Before I started cussing, I used to talk like very proper and, you know, you know, it's just what it is. So my hobbies were writing poems. I liked to read a lot and I like to act. I used to be in the mirror just pretending that I was in the Dirty Dancing movie or something like that and I was the character or whatever, you know, like I let my imagination run wild, put it that way. Next question, black underscore uncle. You said Lando 9634 says, I'm in Lawrenceville. Okay, so you're not far away at all, bro. So there's no reason why you can't reach me to be able to talk about music or get me some tracks and things of that nature. Again, I'll be at Barber Bistro tonight. I'm pulling up around about 8 o'clock. Barber Bistro is in Marietta for karaoke night. Me and my husband will be pulling up and one of my friends from high school, she's in town. Her name is Tiffany. We're taking her there to kind of vibe out a little bit and have a good time. So black underscore uncle said, God bless you. I brought a queen out of you. So when do you record it? When did I record my first official song as a professional artist? Wow. Okay. So this is going to be crazy. I started recording music back in, let me see, was it like 2016? When I lived in North Carolina. Shout out to Camp Lejeune base because of course we're prior military, United States Marines, Semper Fi. Shout out to all my military personnel or retired that are on this live. We are too, United States Marines. I started recording at a local studio there. My homeboy Rob had introduced me. He was a local rapper. He introduced me to Intone Productions, which is the studio I started recording in. And I'm going to be honest with you, I hadn't recorded in years. So I had to learn, you know, little knickknacks here and there. I had to basically learn studio, how to kind of get back in the studio and record the right way. Studio etiquette. I had to learn it all over again because I was on the mic performing like I was live rather than just singing the song enough to make it sound appealing and, you know, real appealing to the ear before releasing it. So that when I release and I perform it live, I can give you more, you know, but I was trying to give you more right away. So I had to learn a little bit of studio etiquette. So it wasn't really until I got here to Georgia in 2018, 19, to where I started recording at D3 Productions in Ackworth, Georgia. And I got a hold of myself then and realized the right way to do things. So my first album, The Art of a Woman, came out in 2017. That was more of like a startup album. Like I'm just letting you know who I am. I'm Denequia. You know, I like to sing, but it wasn't until Therapy 365 in 2018 when I recorded here to where I believed that that was the actual professional album because I was able to touch a mic that really had the best quality needed to fulfill my mission as an artist. And then when I started working with Bolo, the producer, just the year before last, I really got a chance to hear that professionalism. So you can say I started my professional journey in 2017, but it wasn't until around about 2020 as to when I really, you know, truly found my voice as an artist and was able to, you know, understand studio etiquette better and record better and put out music on a real professional level. And Black underscore Uncle says, that's why your lyrics are so on point. Yes, brother, because I like to write music that means something or that will hold value in your life. You know, I am big on that. Like, it has to move you. If it's not moving you, then I'm not doing my job. And I like to write music that will mentor to you, and also that sounds good too. You know, there's nothing wrong with fun music, but I try to give you that music that's long lasting in your life, to where if you're feeling down and out and you need to be uplifted, you're gonna turn on Ocean's Flow, or you're gonna turn on Colors if you feel like somebody is being a helpful hater. Like, they're a friend that always has something to say about everything you do, but they admire you low key but don't want to tell you. Like, Colors will do that. You say you do Johnny's on P Hill on Wednesdays. Bro, I don't even pull up a lot like that, but I'll do my best. I just don't pull up like that, unfortunately. But I do have a show this Friday at Picasso Slat. Shout out to the promoter, V. Henny. She booked me. She's from New York. She's having a show, and she booked me. Again, it's at Picasso Slat. The link for the tickets is in my bio via Eventbrite. It's $15 for the early bird tickets. If you want to pay at the door, it's $20. All right. So basically, as an artist, I do take my artistry seriously. You got to run this thing like a business too, while you're still giving these people the quality music that they deserve to hear. Okay. So whenever I get, do a show, I do my best to make sure that I'm either getting paid for it or getting half the door or something, because it does cost for me to be able to record and do what I do as well. But thank you for the invite to Johnny's on P Hill on Wednesdays, because I may pull up on one, Wednesday and show y'all mad love, because I'm good at that too. I like to do stuff like that. So I'm not knocking it. Just this week is 2-pack, next week is 2, and the next couple of weeks actually, because I got videos and everything that I'm shooting and studio time to get music ready for you guys for the next year. So if it's not truly a paid gig, I can't really do it right now, unfortunately. LOL, I like your energy. Was there a guide? Was there to guide you in becoming a greater artist? When do you finally say, I am the artist I always wanted to be? Well, I think I just started saying that recently, because I got out of my own way. I got out of my own way. I stopped waiting on people to shout me out or show me love. Really show me love, because I didn't care about nobody shouting me out, because I'm not a clout chaser. I'm not that kind of person. But I think that because I know that I like to shout people out a lot, I guess I was just expecting it in return from people. And when I wasn't getting it, I was like, oh man, I don't know. Maybe they don't like me, or maybe they don't think I'm talented enough, But it wasn't really truly until recently, I want to say over the past couple of months, when people started approaching me about wanting to even do music with me and telling me how dope I am. Because oftentimes, we kind of second guess ourselves. We'll be like, I don't see myself as talented as other people see that I am. So it took me a while to get out of my own way and discover my own magic. So it just happened recently. I can't say the day, the time, or the hour, but just know when it happened for me, I just exploded. So the new music I got coming is a representation of all the magic in me, and I hope y'all like it. Next question, Black underscore Uncle. Next question, Orlando 9634. Them tracks, go ahead and send them my way. Book Denequia01 at yahoo.com. Also, my email is in my bio. So as we're waiting for him to come up with another question, I appreciate those who are on my live. You could be choosing to be everywhere or anywhere on anybody else's live, and you're choosing to rock with me, and I am grateful for that. Really, truly, I am. Because, hey, I know I can be boring at times too. When you look back at where you came from and then look at what you're doing now, being on all these shows, radio interviews, how do you feel when you look at your journey from your current state? That's a good question. I really feel blessed. I really, truly feel blessed, because there's not a lot of people that can be put in a position to win. Lando 9634, you said, to be honest, I haven't heard any of your music, but I'm in love with your personality and I'm dying to hear your music. Lando, my music is on all platforms, love. I need you to check it out, because the only way that you're going to be able to really create a track for me, Black Uncle, I'm going to come back to you, because this is important what Lando is saying too. In order to make a track for me, you gotta love me as an artist. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta go back and listen to some of my music, bro. So that way you'll be able to, come up with the best tracks that fits me, not just the personality, but me as a person. Because I like to write music with substantial value, and even when it's a jump around funny song or like a fun song, is I still provide you with some substance in between the cracks. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate your honesty. I really do. And Magic Smith say that's just the way it is. That's right. I love Magic Smith. He be on it for me. But I love you, Lando, at the 9634. So now you owe me. You gotta subscribe to my YouTube channel and you gotta go download my music on Spotify and check it all out. And I promise you won't be disappointed. I swear on God. I love to make music. It's all I've ever wanted to do. And I'm so happy that I'm able to do it now. I waited so long. I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to get out of my own way. I waited so long. So trust me, you're going to like what I have out so far. But the music that I'm bringing y'all over the next month or two, to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to year to 2 to 5, 6, 8, 9 years from now, you're going to love it. I promise you. It's going to blow your mind. I'm ever changing. Like you'll see me with yellow hair. Now I'm over here with black hair. Like just know that my music is just like how I roll. Switch up, switch up, switch up. So you're not going to be able to keep up, but you're going to enjoy the ride, And that's what I want to give you guys. I want to give you that intense feeling to fall in love with Denequia, the artist, and the ever-changingness of how I do it. So definitely check it out. And then tell me what's your favorite song. And don't say Boss Lady. Everybody says Boss Lady. Okay, so back to his question, because he said based on where I came from to where I'm at now, doing radio interviews, especially interviews overseas, and doing radio shows, satellite radio, some smaller radio stations that are major and they're syndicated, but they're just not out there fully yet, but they will be. He wants to know how I feel about my journey thus far. I feel truly blessed. I feel like God has allowed me to do things that I couldn't even imagine doing. He has allowed me to, definitely allowed me the financial stability to be able to pull off everything that I'm trying to do. So I'm blessed for my business. I'm blessed for my husband. I'm blessed for my kids. I'm really truly blessed for my husband's understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be like, yeah, I need 250 to do this. I need 1,200 to do this. I need 3,000 to do this. And he'd be like, all right. So I'm blessed for us to be able to be so financially stable to where we can be able to push my music, push my dream, but also still run our business and everybody's comfortable. You get what I'm saying? So doing this music, I remember coming from nothing. I remember being a food stamp baby, and now I own houses, cars. I just don't have to worry about anything like I used to. So it just feels really, really good. And when it comes to the music, just being able to pour into the music. So I'm able to give you guys quality music, quality content. I'm showing you I can act. I'm showing you I can sing. I'm giving you all of me, so, and the fact that a lot of people are accepting it, it just makes me feel really, really good. It's not stroking my ego at all, because I don't have one. Oftentimes I'm biting my nails trying to figure out if the public is going to like anything that I put out, whether I'm acting, playing a grandma or whatever. So I'm just really grateful. And I just feel truly blessed that God has allowed me to be able to do this, because y'all don't even know. It's hard. It is so hard, but I'm blessed, and I'm just grateful for, the blessings that God is bestowing upon my life, because it ain't easy, but we're doing it. You said, let's talk about Ocean Flow. That's my favorite song, I swear. Like, not just my favorite, but it's literally on my playlist. How did that song come about? Because God is good. Black_uncle. Okay, Ocean's Flow. I was really in a sunken place. I had people that I was hanging around that I really loved, because you'll learn this about me too. Everybody will. I love people. I used to hate people when my parents died, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm here alone. The world is cold. But after a while, when I studied the Bible for 5 straight years, like studied it, I grew up in the church, but I never really took the time to really gain a better understanding of the scriptures. But when I did, I became a lover of people. So I get hurt very easily, because I'll friend you fast and then you'll let me down, and then I just be all torn up inside. And that's a blessing and a curse when it comes to being a songwriter, because my only way to get it out, because I'm not going to go back and forth with you, is to just release it through music. So I had a lot to say. I had a lot of I had to gain clarity on some things, and the lyrics and the song and just the whole movement of it helped me to do that. So that song is dedicated to anyone that feels like they have a purpose, but they're not sure what it is yet. So they're on the road to self-discovery. Ocean Flow will, by the end of the song will help you to find that, or at least give you an answer, that you can marinate on to help you through your journey of understanding. Now you said, tell me a little bit about the Hustle Crime Unit. What is happening there? Are you an actress? And please be brief. Okay. So yes, I'm an actress, singer, songwriter, mom, host. I do it all. I don't discriminate. Hustle Crime Unit is a project that I came up with my husband during quarantine. It was just a way for us to be able to communicate effectively. Also, try our hand at working together. He's a very funny individual, by the way. He's just very observed, but when you get him going, he's something else because he plays a crackhead. He plays Tavon. He plays a grandpa, an uncle. I play a grandma, a crackhead, auntie, cousin, baby mama, ghetto, all that. Like we wanted to do something to bring us closer together during quarantine because we were spending a lot of time with each other. We were arguing a lot too, just like any other couple. So we needed to find the balance in between, and Hustle Crime Unit helped us to do that. And as a matter of fact, we're dropping another episode on the 1st of November. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get ready. All right, Black Uncle, next question. I love his questions, guys. That means he really studied my page, my YouTube. He was like, look, I need to know who she is. And he did that. And I am grateful for him because sometimes people, they'll ask you questions and they ain't really take the time to really kind of like look at your page or your YouTube or, to kind of find out who you are. But he's on point with this. So shout out to Black_Uncle. Make sure y'all follow him. And if you're an artist, he is building up his platform, his podcast. Make sure y'all show him some love. Okay, so R&B Sweets. You started something very unusual and doing it well. How did it come about? And how, what are my plans for it in the future? Okay, so my plan is to definitely to try to get it into just the corner stores and the gas stations, not necessarily the bigger stores. I also want to work at getting them into the small vending machines in studios because honestly, I'm an artist. When I go to the studio, I be hungry. Like after a while of being there for a couple hours, I'll be starving and I don't want to have to leave. So I know what I like to eat, sweet and salty snacks. So I try to create that, for the everyday artist that's out here recording and moving about. Now you got a sweet and salty snack that you can enjoy while you're in the studio. So that's how R&B Sweets came along, and it is trademarked up under my name. So I own it and I'm excited about it. So yeah, just want to try to get it in a couple, smaller stores and get it into some studios here in Atlanta. So you'll hear me talking about that and posting about that, within the next year or two, because it does take time for distribution and finding the right places and etc. And so he's saying, thank you, my sister. So that lets me know that the interview is over. Thank you so much, Black_Uncle, for having me on your platform. You could have chose anybody, but you chose Denequia, the original boss lady. I want to thank you to everyone that came on the live today. You got to know a little bit of me. You saw me cry a little bit too, but don't be telling everybody they're going to cry because I'm a boss. Bosses cry too. We do. But thank you, everybody that joined in on my live. I appreciate you guys like wholeheartedly, sincerely. Without you guys, I am nothing. Know that I got a single dropping December 17th with King James Worthy. I'm not going to tell y'all the song title because I want y'all to be excited about it. You said, what can we expect from me? Well, you can expect new music dropping. Going literally leading out into the year. You can expect more music all next year and the year after that and the year after that and the year after that and the year after that. I'm just going to keep working. I'm going to keep giving you guys music. I'm going to keep acting and doing this and that and that and this, just to let you guys know that I am very versatile as well. If you're a producer and you do have any tracks, hit my email up, bookdenequa01@yahoo.com. And also my email is in my bio. I do have a show this Friday. Shout out to promoter V Henny for booking me. The show is at Picasso Slat, and the link for Eventbrite tickets are in my bio. Right now, the tickets are $15. You can pay at the door $20, or you can pay early and get the $15 ticket now, which I always tell people, try to save some money. Just get the $15 ticket now. Don't wait. And if you don't want to come, but you still want to support, just buy a ticket just to show love. Yes. So, and the Art of Music Showcase is really, really dope. It's put on by V. Henny. She's a promoter from New York. And she's just super dope, like very nice. Her energy is crazy. I love her. She found me on social media a couple months ago and invited me to perform at one of her shows. And again, like I said, she's a promoter that pays the artist. So if you want to follow V Henny, do that at V, the letter V, Henny, Henny, period. She pays the artist to perform, like for real. Like she's not afraid to put her money up on an indie artist. And that's why when I showed up that first time to perform, I didn't disappoint. You know, I earned my pay. And so anybody wants to book me, book Denequia01 at yahoo.com because I'm going to show out every time. When is the mud visuals coming out? You promised in September. Okay, I know I promised in September, but it took us a while to be able to get together collectively. My cousin Sean, whose birthday is today, shout out to my cousin Sean. It's his birthday today, and his brother Spoke lives in Vegas. So Sean is in Tennessee, I'm in Atlanta, and then you got Spoke, he's in Vegas. And we all had to fly down to Florida just to be able to shoot the video, and everybody has their certain parts of the video that they shot or whatever while we were back home in Hollywood, Florida. That's originally where I'm from. So unfortunately, The Mud will not be coming out until March of 2022 because I already have 2 other singles that are coming out before that. And I have to release these 2 singles first because they're with bigger artists. And yeah, so to make a long story short, I just have to do it that way. But The Mud will be coming very, very soon. And yes, The Mud talks about my life. It tells you my story. When I was in Florida, I literally went to my mom's grave and I let y'all see that too. And I couldn't find it at first, but I contacted the city of Hollandale and they were able to help me and my uncle find it by the time I got back home here to Atlanta. So that's a blessing. Last one to end on a good note. What's the weirdest things that has ever happened to you on stage? I tripped over a chord and literally almost fell, and I kind of stopped singing when I should have did the Beyonce. I should have kept going. I started singing and things got awkward. I stopped singing and things got awkward because I started just talking and rambling on because I was embarrassed. And then I tried to go back to the song. By then, I think I had lost the crowd. Now, this was a talent show way back in like 2002, like when I was a kid. But I remember it so well because I was embarrassed. I was like, man, how do I get back, from this? And I just knew that I couldn't. So I walked off and I know I lost. But it doesn't matter. I won other talent shows. Whatever I lost wasn't mine anyway. So Black_Uncle says, thank you to everyone for watching. God bless you in health and all your hustles. Conversations with the Stars. Yes. So his platform is Conversations with the Stars. Shout out to shout out to Black_Uncle. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. Show him some love. Thank you to everyone that chimed in. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to be saving this video so he'll have it. He'll post it on his platform. If you have any questions, guys, or if you want to book me for a feature or you want to send anything to me as far as advertising materials or whatever, you want to holler at my people, book Denequia01 at yahoo.com. Just simply email what you're trying to do. If you want advertisement, whatever it is, I don't mind doing it. I do skits. I do all kinds of stuff. I can make it funny. I can make it sexy. I can make it dope. I can boss it up, whatever you want. I got you. You hear me? All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a blessed afternoon. Bye.